Build yourself in silence, the most powerful motivational speech you'll ever hear. Have you ever looked around and wondered why your life hasn't changed, even though your dreams are bigger than ever? Maybe you've been waiting for the perfect opportunity, the perfect time, the perfect motivation. Or perhaps you've been hoping that one day someone will appear, believe in you, guide you, and make everything easier. But here's a truth that changes lives. No one is coming to rescue you. That isn't bad news. It's the greatest freedom you'll ever discover. Because the moment you stop waiting for someone else to change your life is the exact moment your life begins to change. Every successful person reaches a point where they realize that responsibility is the price of greatness. They stop blaming circumstances. They stop blaming the past. They stop blaming other people. Instead, they look in the mirror and say, "My future begins with me." That single decision separates ordinary lives from extraordinary ones. Life isn't designed to keep you comfortable. It's designed to make you stronger. Think about a diamond. Before it shines, it must survive enormous pressure. Think about steel. Before it becomes unbreakable, it must pass through fire. Nature never creates strength without struggle. Why should your life be any different? The difficulties you're facing today are not proof that you're failing. They are proof that you're growing. Every challenge is shaping a stronger version of you. The question isn't whether life will test you. It will. The question is whether those tests will defeat you or develop you. Most people spend their lives avoiding discomfort. They avoid difficult conversations. They avoid learning new skills. They avoid taking risks. They avoid failure because failure feels painful. But here's the irony. The pain you avoid today often becomes the regret you carry tomorrow. Comfort feels safe. But comfort has a hidden cost. It slowly steals your confidence. It steals your ambition. It convinces you that tomorrow is always a better day to begin. Tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next month. Months become years. One day, you wake up wondering where your dreams disappeared. They didn't disappear. They were buried beneath hesitation. Success doesn't belong to the most talented. It belongs to the person who refuses to quit. Talent may open a door. Discipline keeps it open. Motivation is powerful. But motivation is temporary. Some mornings you'll wake up excited. Other mornings you'll feel exhausted. Some days you'll feel unstoppable. Other days you'll question everything. That's why discipline matters more than motivation. Discipline doesn't ask how you feel. Discipline reminds you of who you're becoming. Every promise you keep to yourself builds confidence. Every promise you break weakens your belief in yourself. Confidence isn't something you magically find. It's something you earn. You earn it every time you choose action over excuses. Every workout you finish. Every book you read. Every difficult task you complete. Every time you refuse to give up. These moments become evidence. Evidence that you can trust yourself. And trust in yourself is more valuable than approval from anyone else. One of the biggest mistakes people make is believing that success happens overnight. It doesn't. Success is almost invisible. It's built quietly. While everyone else is scrolling through social media, someone is studying. While everyone else is sleeping, someone is practicing. While everyone else is making excuses, someone is building a future. Nobody applauds those moments. Nobody posts about the boring days. But those ordinary days create extraordinary lives. Imagine planting a seed today. Would you dig it up tomorrow just because you couldn't see the tree? Of course not. You understand that growth happens beneath the surface long before anyone notices it. Your life works exactly the same way. There will be seasons when it feels like nothing is changing. You'll work hard. You'll improve. You'll sacrifice. Yet the results remain invisible. Don't mistake invisible progress for no progress. Your roots are growing. Your character is developing. Your future is quietly being built. Never compare your beginning to someone else's middle. Everyone has a different timeline. Focus on becoming better than the person you were yesterday. Just 1% better. One better decision. One better habit. One better conversation. One better choice. Those tiny improvements seem insignificant today. But over months and years, they completely transform your life. The greatest victories aren't won in public. They're won in private. When nobody is watching. When nobody is cheering. When quitting would be easy. That's where character is built. That's where your future is decided. So, if today feels lonely, if today feels difficult, if today feels unfair, don't assume life is working against you. Maybe life is preparing you for something your current version isn't ready to handle. Because the strongest people aren't those who never struggle. They're the ones who keep moving despite the struggle. And perhaps that's exactly who you're becoming. This isn't the end of your story. This is the beginning of your transformation.